Alola everyone, it's the Munch and welcome back to Pokemon Sun and Moon. Last episode, we finally headed off to the mysterious hotel in Route 8 and met up with none other than the international policeman Looker and his boss Annabelle, and we got our new post-game mission, which is of course to hunt down the Ultra Beast, and that's why today we're in the basement of the Ether Paradise because apparently Miss Wicke works for Looker and she's got something special for us, which I think is going to help us catch the Ultra Beast. So if you guys are excited, make sure to hit that like button and let's get to it. But before we head off to Miss Wicke, I actually want to check out this lab here, Lab A, because I think there's something a little special for us here. This is of course the lab where the type null were created, because I think there were 3 of them. We read a whole bunch of stuff back in that little blue book over there when we were first here at the Ether Paradise, or down here in the labs. But I guess now we've got this girl here and she is actually gonna hand over the DNA splicers. That seems a little random. I was not expecting that, but we're also going to get the prison bottle, both items that of course allow you to transform legendary Pokemon, and also the Soul Dew, which is an item to power up Latios and Latias. They are all Pokemon related items that Madame Lucamine planned to put in her collection. If you like, I can tell you what any of them does. I think we're good. The DNA splicers are for Kyurem, and then of course the prison bottle for Hoopa, so you can view the explanations in your bag. But you know, even if it comes from the desire to keep all your beloved Pokemon beside you always, using your Pokemon moves to put them into a cryogenic sleep is too much. The Pokemon who sleep now, I will keep them safe so that they can someday return to their previous state. Alright, well that's good. I was a little worried about all those Pokemon that Lucamine actually had frozen up, even the Pikachu. Oh man, that was so messed up. But yeah, all these files here are pretty much about type null. Actually, one of them also mentions Mon, which is the guy from the Pokepelago, and the fact that he's pretty much confirmed to be Lily and Gladion's dad. So I'm not sure if people really still doubt that, but it pretty much has to be their dad, considering the professor's name that used to work with Lucamine's name is also Mon, and he was sucked into an ultra wormhole, and of course people that come out of those kind of have their memory forgotten, so he could have easily forgotten his past and just became a bean-growing man that now lives in the Pokepelago. Over here I guess we got some more info about Cosmog. I think we might have read this before though, but we're pretty good I believe. Yep, so let's go talk to Miss Wicke over here. Ah yes, the matter of the UBs. Disclosing info on this is prohibited, so let's please keep this between you and me. First, please take these. 10 Beast Balls, nice! This is exactly what I was thinking we were getting, because normal Pokeballs don't really seem to work on the Ultra Beast. The International Police asked me to pass them to you. What are they? Those are Beast Balls, which the Ether Foundation developed in great secrecy. They're a kind of special Pokeball that are utilized for capturing Ultra Beasts. As a result, they're very expensive to make, so we have not been able to mass produce them. Please consider your timing very careful for when you will use them during battle. The appearance of the UBs is something that we at the Foundation are to blame for. That is why I will do whatever is within my power to assist you in this. For now, perhaps you should return to Miss Annabelle at the motel in Akala. She may have discovered new info. Really? So that was really all that we were supposed to do here. There's this mysterious blue book back here about the wormholes, and there it is. Professor Mon was actually the one to first discover the ultra wormholes, and I'm assuming at some point he was sucked into one, dropped off at the Pokepelago, and couldn't really remember any of his past, and that's why he's just chilling there now. And the entire story of Pokemon Sun and Moon happened because Lucamine went crazy with his disappearance, when in reality the entire time he was just chilling on those islands. Kind of crazy to think about, but speaking of Lucamine and her family, there's actually one more in the family that we can actually go visit right now, and that is the new president of the Ether Foundation, Galdion. Which is why we're heading off to the conservation area where we first met the president of the Ether Foundation, of course when she was Lucamine, but now Galdion is apparently the new president, so you came. I guess I've got to thank you again for all you've done for my family, especially for Lily. I never knew she could smile like that. My mother's desires to reach Nihilego, what she did in order to achieve that goal, I know she was completely out of control, but that doesn't mean I can't understand it. It was my father who started it. It was he the one who confirmed the existence of Ultra Wormholes and Ultra Beast. But my father, he disappeared during an experiment, trying to connect to an Ultra Wormhole. All that he left behind was a weakened Cosmog and his papers about Nihilego. Lucamine's obsession with Ultra Wormholes and her obsession with the Ultra Beast, I think it was all basically her way of trying to reach him again. That's what I had to believe, to get through it. It's not an apology or anything, but I hope you'll take this fellow. That's right, everyone. We have received Type Null. I am so excited to get this Pokemon here and train it up as well because, of course, we've learned now that it has an evolution, a Silvally there. It evolves through max happiness, so it's not going to be quite as easy as some other Pokemon that just level up, but wow, I am at 70% of the Pokedex. That's crazy. I've been catching quite a lot of Pokemon in between episodes and just leveling up other stuff, evolving. But yeah, there is Type Null, the heavy control mask it wears suppresses its intrinsic capabilities. This Pokemon has some special hidden power, and we're gonna unlock this hidden power by, of course, getting that max happiness and evolving it. But first, we gotta give this guy a nickname, and that is going to be Nina. I actually figured since Type Null doesn't have a gender, it can kind of go both ways, so Nina is gonna be the name, named after the Chimera from Full Metal Alchemist. As sad as that story is, I kind of feel Type Null is the same way because it's a mixture of a bunch of different Pokemon. It feels to me like it is a Chimera. But now we've got this amazing Pokemon, and I'll give you all the memory drives that led its evolution. Silvally changed its type. Really? Gladion's just gonna hand them all over. Okay, a whole stack of memory drives. This is a different Type Null, not the same one that I ran away with. It was kept in Secret Lab A. Its very existence was a secret. But I think I know you well enough. I think I can trust you to show it to the world. Maybe it's time I see a bit more of the world myself, and starting with that Pokemon League, I think. I hear that Alola's got a real strong champion. Oh yeah, dude, I think he might be closer than you think, Gladion. Unless he actually does know that we're the champion now, I'm not sure. But as you guys might have noticed, I'm actually rocking some different clothes today. I decided now that we're the champion of Alola and we're gonna be taking on this Ultra Beast quest, it was about time I changed it up. So, oh man, I forgot we can't actually call ride Pokemon, so we've gotta leave the Ether Foundation some other way. I guess we gotta go to the entrance, but I don't know if the Type Null was actually added to our party. I definitely want to add it on though, because getting that Silvally would be awesome, and of course it evolves through max happiness, so we're just gonna have to run around with it, battle with it, maybe do those massages, and the Soothe Bell of course, which will definitely help raise its happiness quicker. But I think we do have to head back to Looker and Annabelle, so let's go to Route 8 and that mysterious hotel. Let's go, Charizard, fly away to a special place. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we've actually got the Type Null in our party though, so I might hit up that Pokemon Center in just a sec. But first, let's go to the Motel Hotel Holiday Inn and see that Annabelle is here alone today. Welcome back. It would seem that you managed to meet with Miss Wicke. I also expect Mr. Looker will return shortly. Oh, there he is! Un disastro! Is something the matter, Mr. Looker? If you spoke in English, I might understand. What has you so bothered? Looks like Mr. Looker's been spending a little too much time in the Kalos region. I'm sorry, it is a terrible habit I picked up, but we do have a sister in the making. Sightings are being reported of another UB-01. It is Symbiont, and the perp has been right here in Akala, right under our very noses. It is the time, guys! UB-01 Symbiont's mission started. I thought the mission started a while ago, but I guess this is just the beginning. Now that we've got the Beast Balls, we can actually hunt down the Ultra Beasts. I understand. Then, Mr. Looker, Orange, it looks like we have a job to do. My task will be to protect the populated areas. Orange, will you go to where the sighting was reported? Mr. Looker, you are to stay here and coordinate our backup if we should need it. Alright, I got it. Let's do it. I see. Backup is a vital part of my operation, Mr. Looker. We're entrusting our safety to you. Yes, ma'am. Wow, she is serious. And what is going on with her eyes there? Oh. Then I will be going ahead. Orange, stay safe. Will do, ma'am. Good luck out there, Chief. Wait, what? I thought you were coming with, Looker. Young Orange, do take care and keep yourself out there. If you ever need of more information, you may come talk with me. What, so you're really just gonna chill here, Looker? Alrighty then, let's head out and take on the Ultra Beast. I actually don't really know where they said it was. For some reason, I was too busy paying attention to like Annabelle's eyes and the way they kind of looked weird when that scene happened. I don't know, but I am going to head into the Pokemon Center real quick to grab ourselves that Type Null. As you guys might have noticed, I have a couple of different Pokemon today because in my quest to fill up the Pokedex, I've gotten quite a couple of them, but here's actually the Type Null Nina that we just got from Gladion, and I guess I'll go ahead and swap that out with Sandy Gas there. We're going to grab Nina, try to evolve that, and whoa, check out all of the memories here. There's so many. I think this Pokemon, as you guys might have figured out by now, works similarly to Arceus, or Arceus, depending on how you like to pronounce it. Honestly, I've heard both a lot of times, but I'm actually looking for the Soothe Bell here. I don't know if I have it in my bag or maybe if another Pokemon is holding it, but looks like somebody else might have it. Oh, nope, there it is. Alright, we're gonna give that over to Nina. And yeah, you can give it those drives, and basically Silvally, which is the evolution of type Null, will change typing depending on what drive it is holding. Otherwise, it's a normal type. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go talk to Looker real quick because I honestly was not paying attention for whatever reason before, so we gotta find out exactly where this Ultra Beast is at. Oh man, I love that this music plays every time we go in this hotel room now, but has something happened, or do you need some info? Yes, tell me about the UB. Codename Symbiont. Yes, I tell you, Nihilego. It is a terrifying parasitic beast that can use humans or Pokemon as hosts. The sightings report a single specimen. Sightings were made in 2 locations, the Wela Volcano Park and Diglett's Tunnel. It seems highly likely that the creature is on the move around Akala. What is it? Has something happened, or do you need some information? Alright, I think we're good. We don't really need info about the Beast Ball. As far as I know, it should kind of work like an Ultra Ball or any kind of Pokeball that, you know, you basically want to weaken the Pokemon before you throw it. But it looks like he said there were 2 sightings, so Wela Volcano Park and Diglett's Tunnel. Let's first head off to the Wela Volcano Park then. I am pretty excited about this, and since everything is here around Akala Island, it means we might actually be able to hit up Coney City during our adventure, because we can actually get those massages there for type Null, maybe raise that happiness a little bit quicker. But anyway, here we are in Wela Volcano Park, and I guess the Ultra Beast must be here. Wow, the music changes instantly. Wait a second, was this the music for Wela Volcano Park? I feel like it isn't. This must be some kind of special music for the Ultra Beast. I don't know, but let's see what we run into here, and it is a Salandit. Kind of crazy that we ended up coming to this area when I've got Callum the Salandit in the party right now. I'm basically just trying to level it up. I think it should be ready to evolve, so one more level up and we'll get ourselves that Salazzle. Of course, it has to be a female Salandit, but yeah, I guess I'm going to keep looking around here. I think this might just be the regular music in this area then. I don't know though, but it is going to be a Magby, and I feel like the Ultra Beasts, they have to be just roaming around, but maybe it's not in this area. I'm going to keep running into a couple more Pokemon. I'm going to give it maybe 5 encounters, and if we don't run into that thing, Nihilego, I guess, then I'll give it up. But yeah, let's run into another one here, and it is going to be another Salandit. Okay, let's try another spot. Maybe they don't exactly mean this area of the Wela Volcano Park. This place is pretty big, so I don't know. Let's head up here, and I think there's some more grass that we can check out. I guess this is where Kiawe's trial took place, and what the heck? There really isn't more grass up here? I thought there would be more grass up here. I guess not. I've actually been running around the areas quite often because I've been trying to get the Poke Finder leveled up. And there's actually a Poke Finder spot right over here, I believe. Yep, there's some more grass too, so... Oh my gosh, there it is, guys! The music has changed, and that means the Ultra Beast is here! Question mark, question mark, question mark has appeared. Of course, now we know it is Nihilego, or UB-01 Symbiont. Its special defense rises right from the beginning of the battle. I didn't know that's how the Ultra Beast ability worked, but I guess this is different from their ability. I guess when you're trying to catch them, they're even stronger than usual. But Nihilego here, or I guess Symbiont. I'm not very good at saying Symbiont. I'm going to call it Lilymon because I feel like this Ultra Beast takes a lot of inspiration from Lily, or I guess the other way around. It seems that Lusamine actually took a lot of inspiration in Lily's clothing from this Ultra Beast, but that doesn't really answer how the other Ultra Beasts seem to look like characters in the real world to me. So we'll get into that later on in our Ultra Beast mission. Of course, this is our first battle with one here, so this thing is going to be a rock and poison type, and it is going straight off for the Power Gem. I actually went for the Dragon Claw because I realized it's pretty high level, so I don't think we should kill it with a Dragon Claw here at 55. Oh man, that did a lot of damage though. But Sarah does of course have the False Swipe, which will always leave a Pokemon at 1 HP. The thing is, since Nihilego here is a rock type, I don't really want to use False Swipe right off the bat because it wouldn't have done barely any damage, as you guys can see there. So yeah, definitely going to throw a couple of more False Swipes before we go for that Beast Ball. But from what I understand, regular Pokeballs, and by that I mean any kind of ball that isn't a Beast Ball, don't really work too well against Ultra Beast, so I don't know if that really goes the same for Quick Balls, but I'm definitely going to try it next time we run into an Ultra Beast. I'm going to try and throw the Quick Ball and just see what happens, because even though it's a very low chance, maybe it could still happen. I don't know, you never know. But one more False Swipe here, and even though it doesn't look like it's at 1 HP, I think that should honestly be good enough. And wow, Look at those beast balls, they look really cool. I like the design a lot. A special Pokeball designed to catch Ultra Beasts. It has low success rate for catching others, but definitely got some good catch rate for these Ultra Beasts, so here it goes, and hopefully we can catch that on the first try. Holy man, I can't get over how cool that beast ball looks, and it looks like we have caught our first Ultra Beast. Nihilego has been caught. Ooh, I wonder if this actually adds into the Pokedex like a regular Pokemon. I guess the Ultra Beasts are kind of Pokemon just from another dimension or alternate reality. I don't really know, but yep, Nihilego is being added to the Pokedex, and there it is. Our first Ultra Beast is registered. Man, we got so many like legendary kind of Pokemon today with the type null, now the Nihilego. We can even go get a third one, honestly, if we wanted to. The Parasite Pokemon, one of several mysterious Ultra Beasts. People on the street report observing those infested, but it's suddenly becoming violent. What? So it actually tries to take over people just like Nihilego that took over Lusamine. You know, I don't think I really want to give this guy a nickname anymore because I guess Nihilego in itself is already a nickname considering this thing is usually called Symbiont or UB-01. So I think Nihilego is a fitting name, but we have successfully completed the first mission. Report back to Looker. Alright, we'll do that in just a second. Before we do though, I kind of want to check out this Pokefinder spot that I was just talking about, as it is getting sunset right now, and this is, as I've mentioned in a previous episode, my favorite time to play the game. I don't know why, I just really like the sunset, but look at that, there's a little Salandit, and as you guys might notice, I am actually at version 4 of the Pokefinder at last. I got the final, or all the way zoom functionality, so as you can see we can get super close up to the Pokemon there and take some really good pictures. I think that last one of Salandit, yeah, doing that was super good, so I'm gonna submit that one and let's see how many points we can get. I think it's pretty good. Amazing. Is that Steam? Wait, is that Steam? What do you mean by that? Oh man, we didn't get that many thumbs ups, but as you guys can see here, if you get 1.5 million thumbs ups, you can get the Mythic version 5. No wonder they call it Mythic, because it's seemingly impossible to get 1.5 million thumbs ups. That's pretty crazy. Then again, I never thought I would hit 1 million subscribers, so maybe one day we can hit the 1.5 million thumbs ups on the Pokefinder. I'm definitely going to keep trying it though, because taking pictures of the Pokemon is honestly pretty fun. But anyway, let's go report back to Looker, or we could actually get that final legendary Pokemon I was talking about, which was actually Zygarde, but considering it's on a different island, I think we'll just stick to Akala for now. But before we go to Looker, let's go off to Coney City. Because not only is the music awesome here, but we can also get that massage that I was talking about from one of these lovely ladies. I don't think it's actually this one. This one sells you incense, so hello. Lomi Lomi is the style of massage we practice here in Alola. How about a treatment for your Pokemon? We'll make them more friendly. Of course, we're gonna do it, but not actually to Komao. I didn't know that, but now we've got Type Null up first, so let's do it. Lomi Lomi. Wait, that's it? Really? There we go. I think this session was a good start. It's feeling a bit more friendly toward you, I'd say. How much friendlier did it get though? Because this lady here will actually check our happiness. So let's give her the Type Null over and see that it probably didn't get too much happiness. I'll have a look then. What is going on here? Did you let it get knocked out in a lot of battles? This is bad. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I guess it isn't really R-Type Null. Wait a second, is it R-O-T? I just realized that. Does it say orange, or is it originally from Galdion? Oh, never mind. OT is orange, so I guess it must really just have that low of a happiness. Dang, we got a attack boosting nature. That's not too bad, even though it lowers special defense. Not the best we could get, but you know, also not the worst, I guess. But anyway, I guess our Type Null doesn't have the greatest of happiness, so now let's officially go report back to Mr. Looker and Annabelle. Let's go, Charizard. Fly, you fool. Here we are, boys and girls, except we actually have to go off to the hotel room, not really the Pokemon Center. And here comes the epic Looker music. I'd never get tired of it. What is it? Has something happened, or do you need some info? Yep, that's right, I've completed the mission. Amazing! Bravo! You've done it! I must call the chief back at once. Oh, that's right, Annabelle was off doing something, right? That didn't really take as long as I thought it would, though. I guess all we really did was go off and catch Nihilego, and now we're back here. I finished sending the data from the UB you protected to HQ, and to Miss Wicke as well. Thank you for your hard work, Orange. With this development, I think we'll be able to solve the mysteries surrounding Nihilego. Well, regardless of all that, congratulations are in order, young Orange. I, the Great Looker, think I shall provide a great feast to celebrate your great success and your addition to our team. There are some rather tasty restaurants here on this island, after all. That's right, there's a couple of them. Oh, but how would you know that, Mr. Looker? We've only just arrived in Alola. Ha! He's been caught! I read about them in a magazine they had at the local Pokémon Center. Don't worry yourself about the details. I'll go ask if they don't do delivery. Wait, what? Has Looker been here in Alola for longer than we thought? My goodness, that Mr. Looker. Sure. Yes, there was one other thing I wanted to tell you. The original plan was that the UB you caught would be collected by the International Police. However, we've been able to secure official permission for you to keep it, Orange. It was a bit of a hassle to get all the details ironed out, but if we take the UB to headquarters, it would end up as a research subject. I expect we'll be much happier staying with you, Orange. I kinda thought that we'd get to keep the Ultra Beast regardless, but c'est une catastrophe! I don't know how to read French. Mr. Looker! Yes, what is it this time? In English, if you please. I'm sorry, it is just a bit of a habit of mine. But never mind that, we have a disaster! I got a tip about a new UB sighting. This time the sighting was on Melee Island. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put off our feast. Oh no, not the feast! I understand. Let us hurry to Melee Island at once! Yes, ma'am. I will go ahead to Melee Island and set up a new base of operations at the motel there. Please join there as soon as you're ready, Orange. We make for Melee at once. We're trusting in you, Orange. Don't forget, the Melee Motel is on Route 2. Ah, so we're done with the Kala already. It seems that the Symbiont was the only Ultra Beast that appeared here. We make for Melee at once. Oh snap, it just turned dark outside. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but the window literally went pitch black. That's cool. Anyway, let's head outside then and off to Melee Island where the next Ultra Beast awaits. And if I'm correct, this should actually be the first version exclusive Ultra Beast, and I am super excited, but that is going to be something for the next episode. Not to say that this is really the end of this episode, because I'd still very much like to get that type null to evolve, so we're actually going to go check out another area that we never really got the chance to check out before, and that is the Grand Hano Resort. So let's go, Charizard! I'm not really sure there's too much to do here, but man, does this place look awesome during the sunset there. What is it called? The dusk? I feel like it's the dusk, or is the dusk a little bit after sunset? I think it's kind of the same thing, but yeah, this area here we came to back in the day when Fabo was here waiting for us to go to the Ether Paradise, but we never really got to see what was inside because he immediately took us over to Ether, but apparently that guy wants to see a Keldeo or a Meloetta. Of course, we don't really have either of those, but would you like to show me how much your Pokemon have grown? Sure thing. I'm not really sure what this guy wants to see, but if he wants to see growth of a Pokemon, Altigre is probably the best example considering we had him since level 5. That's right, now it's level 68. That is some amazing growth. How do you grow together? By walking the same path as someone else. Let me give you this as a reward for showing me how far you two have come along. A footprint ribbon. That's, interesting to say the least. Don't really know what that ribbon does for us, but I guess Altigre's got it now, so good job, Altigre, getting yourself a little footprint ribbon. What is going on over here? Would you just look at those biceps? They're bulging with strength. They're practically big enough to burst. Chill out there, this Machamp. Caught between two ladies. The Machamp seems uncomfortable. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Should you stop him? He'll probably get dragged into a battle. Yeah, we gotta save the poor Machamp. Excuse you? What do you think you're doing? Excuse me, we hired this fake fella to be our caddy. I just read that as daddy and I was just about to burst laughing, but, anyway, we're in the middle of something important. How about you get out of my grill? Yeah, just get lost, would you? Oh snap, we're actually gonna be battling them. Okay, well I don't think they're gonna be too high level considering this battle we probably could have done a very long time ago, but we've got Tina and Tara. Hold on, Tina and Tara. Okay, I thought for a second that was like Tia and Tamara for like sister, but Tina and Tara, I guess they just sound similar. Either way, we've got Type Null and Kurama up first. And yeah, these Oricorio are only at level 25, so I guess it's okay. We do get to show off the Type Null in action in his very first battle, as well as Kurama, who's been in plenty of battles now, but I guess Till gets to show off a little bit. That Ice Beam is totally going to take down Oricorio. And I don't really know if the Crush Claw from Type Null will take down the other one, but I don't even know, man. I'm not sure what Crush Claw does. I thought it was one of those attacks that kind of does, or always leaves the Pokemon at half HP. Oh wow, it left it at 1 HP. No way, it can't be like Pulse Swipe, I know that for sure, so it must have just gotten that lucky. Or it's one of those instances like I've been mentioning a couple of times where the opponent's Pokemon also happens to have that stat, that affection, where the Pokemon happens to survive with 1 HP. They just get lucky pretty much. I don't know, it happens too many times here in Sun and Moon that I feel like sometimes they've got to have like a hidden focus sash basically, but anyway, there goes the other Oricorio, and that is it for the Golfing Buddies. We saved Machamp. Or did we? What is up with you? I know, right? Just totally killed the mood. Oh, they're gone. Well, you're welcome, little buddy Machamp. Jeez, you little... What was that, huh? You trying to be a hero or something? What'd you go and do that for, huh? I'm not a Pokemon. I'm a born and bred human being. Duh. This is just a costume. Like, seriously, dude? Are you just here to ruin my day? Going and blowing all the hard work that I do to put up this into disguising myself as a Machamp caddy? I can't help but keep thinking it says Daddy. I was gonna make some real bank off this job, and then you had to come along and try to rescue me. Man, I wanna cry right now, but I know you're just trying to help. I can't get mad for what you just did, so here, just take this. TM45 for Attract. That was a very interesting little story there. Did he really say, don't talk to me again? I'm gonna talk to you, okay? I told you not to talk to me. That's so crazy. He looks just like a real Machamp. Like, honestly, I never would have been able to tell. And also, this little Rockruff here, you can call me Future. Oh, Future, you been making any songs with Drake lately, man? Ah, this here beside me is Hit. What? Hit from Dragon Ball Super? What is going on here? Future and Hit are on the collab. Puppy Pokemon can be pretty scatterbrained, always barking up the wrong tree at things, but you can't beat their beautiful cries. That's right, puppers are just so dang cute. See, thanks to this clever girl and her lovely voice, writing new songs is easy as pie. Wait a second, this guy actually writes songs and his name is Future? Are you kidding me? I've never actually heard of him until today, at least not a Alolan Future here. Whoa, that is bad news for you, friend. You're clearly behind on the times. Guess I must be, so he wants to battle us as well. Alright, that's the tune I've been waiting for. I hope you're ready to face Future. Oh my gosh, I did not think we'd be taking on any rappers today, but here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to take on Veteran Roger. This isn't even Future, this is Roger. Who is Future then? I guess his Rockruff? Or wait, no, hold on. Future has to be this Trumbeak then, if his Rockruff was named Hit. I don't understand who the heck Future is. Maybe that's like his artist name, his real name is Roger. Anyway, here comes the Crushed Claw, and you are down in one hit, little buddy, because you're only level 27, unfortunately, but we took him down. Would you look at that hit? This trainer is amazing! I think I've thought of my next Future hit melody thanks to that. Oh, is that why his dog's name is Future? Because together they make a Future hit? I get it. Let me give you a little present to thank ya. Metronome. Nice. Not really sure why we got that, but it's a tool to capture the song of the future. I don't know how to use it for battling though, so cool. Alright, that was an interesting couple of battles we have there. Wow, check out this big old fountain here. And it looks like there's actually still more to the Hano Grand Resort here. Don't think there's really too many more battles left for us to do though, but there's definitely more golfers. And I always wondered, oh man, we can't go out there, are you kidding me? Ah, you see that giant golf course like on the bottom screen in the mini map, and I thought maybe we'd be able to get to explore it since I saw the map of Alola. Maybe there would be like a golfing minigame, but I guess not. So that is going to be it for the Hano Grand Resort. Or is it? Because I've just noticed a special trainer here. Orange, what are you doing at my place? This is your place? Oh, my dad owns the Hano Grand Resort, so anyway, you're the champion now, right? So you're out there training every day? Of course, that's exactly what I was just doing. I'm a top-ranking player in the golf world, and this is because I still practice every day. I think it's important to keep training every day, even if it's just for a bit. I'll give you this, it should help you aim for loftier goals. And we're gonna get ourselves another TM, this time for Trick Room. Interesting. Many flying type Pokemon are fast, right? That's why I use Trick Room up to a handicap. It forces me to train in battles where the slower Pokemon get to move first. I should get going though. I've got to get back to my daily training regimen. 10 more hours to go today. Okay, Kahili. I think that was her name, but that was definitely one of the members of the Elite Four, and I didn't really notice she was there when we first came in here, but that is awesome, and also going to be the end of this episode, so thank you all so much for watching, and next time we will continue with the Ultra Beast Quest as we head off to Melee, so I will see you all next time on Pokemon Sun and Moon.